How do we start it?
Get this.
How do we start it? What do I say? Beef Wellington box. Here we go. Some nice cream mashed potato. We've got some beef red wine jus. We've got a pastry brush. And we have a little bit of greaseproof paper to put the Wellington on. We have the beef Wellington itself, a touch of truffle oil, some freshly chopped chives, and your egg wash glaze. A pair of scissors, snip the ends off, turn it round, snip the other end off, get rid of that, and just roll it. So you've got it like this, okay, just on the end, and then you've got the seal down the center, and that's where you want to be the bottom of the Wellington, okay?
So that's where the pastry overlaps a little bit, right? So it's a slightly thicker piece, so it needs to be on the bottom, doesn't it?
Yes, and it obviously, you know, you want to glaze the top, and it won't glaze as nicely if it's got a big seam down the center.
Will it puff out a little bit as well?
Yeah, a little bit, but the weight of it, if you put it upside down, the weight keeps it down and it'll bake it through. So next step, put down the greaseproof paper and then gently roll it off and try not to touch it if possible. You've got your egg yolk, just mix those up together, and then what we're going to do is glaze the Wellington. You want to do this nice and gently. We're going to put two coats of glaze on. Don't have too much hanging off there, and then you start at one end and work your way down. And just gently bring it towards you, and then don't put a lot of weight on there. You want to be quite liberal with this, but you don't want so much that it's going to run. So what we're going to do, we'll stick that in the fridge for 10 minutes and then we'll glaze it again. Wellington's been in the fridge for 10 minutes. Now it's time to give it the next glaze. And just be careful. You can see this time it's sitting on top and it's a lot thicker. Another 10 minutes in the fridge just to dry off the egg yolk a little bit, and then I'll make it easier to score. 3 nice lines. Start in the center, drag the back of the knife gently down the center. We're going to start, make a cross and just follow the edge all the way around. Do the same again. Don't press too hard, it doesn't take a lot of pressure to score it. On the outside, just drag it down like that. Okay, so gently. So that's your Wellington glazed and scored, and it's ready to go in the oven. While you've got the Wellington in the oven, it's time to get the rest of the ingredients ready. Mashed potato, this is seasoned up already, ready to go. All you need to do is squeeze this into a pan and then warm it through gently, stir it with a spatula, and then add a touch of the truffle oil right at the end. And just as you're about to serve, we have some freshly chopped chives in there. Stir those in right at the end when you're ready to eat the Wellington. Beef rib jus, drop it in a pan of boiling water for 2 minutes, and then just pour it into a little serving jug before you're ready to go. "25 minutes in a preheated, leave it to rest for minimum 10 minutes to make and then what we've got in this pot is...
Right, ready for it? Where are we going to carve it?
We're filming.
Ah, sorry.
I'll try.
Just one for you bloopers, Kev.